In this video, I'm going to go over the 3.18 theme update. I'm creating a video just to avoid some confusion that some people may have. Before I get into the features, I want to point out some required action that are required when you update. One, you need to clear your browser cache. You need to do this so you can refresh the CSS style sheet and see the new changes. If you don't, some features will not work. So you need to clear your browser cache. Also, if you're testing on a mobile phone, you need to clear the cache in that as well. Number two, if you have any beats that are labeled with no price and you're using it to maybe get offers on beats, you need to update that to add a form so you can accept offers, because I have a new pop-up built into the theme. And number three, there's a new visual text editor for beat descriptions. So if you have any complex code that is in your current beat descriptions, you may need to update it, because if you have difficult HTML, it may not convert to the new visual editor properly. So you just want to double check your beat descriptions if you have any complex HTML code. So let's get into the new features. So I have two browsers open to help compare the features. So this is the latest update and this is previous versions. So this would be 3.17 and below and how they functioned. So right here, I want to explain how the Beat Store overlay windows have been updated. Previously, when you clicked one of the buttons, the HTML code for each beat loaded on the page by default. Now in the new version, these overlays load dynamically. So if you click the button, you see a little loading icon and then the page loads. It only loads when you click the button. So the code has been updated. So let's compare the overlay windows. So the old version, the beat description was in a little scroll window because a lot of people weren't using this. So if you look at the left, the whole window scrolls. If you have more content, you can now add short codes like the pricing table. And let's just look at the beat descriptions. The new beat description is now a visual text editor where you can see the visual editor and you can view the HTML as well. The previous version was just a text input. So you can now add more text to your beat description that will load in the overlay window and not break the Beat Store. So once again, here is an example of including the pricing table shortcode. Next, there's an update to how beats with no price are handled. So on the right, we're looking at the no price option, and with the make an offer button, you would link to a page with a form on it. I've now built in a overlay window to where people can submit an offer. So I'm going to click the make an offer. And so this will open up an overlay by default because some people want a description to whatever the beat is. And then when you click it, a make an offer form appears. And this is a custom form that is made in Context 7, and you just add the short code. And I'm just going to quickly show you how to add this short code. So I'm going to open up the customizer. I'm going to click make an offer. I'm going to click this make an offer button, and there's a little pencil icon right here. I'm going to click that. So when you update, by default, the form is not going to appear in the overlay window. So this is how it's going to look by default. You need to add a short code. So when I paste in the short code, that's when the form gets added from Context 7. I have a tutorial on how to make an offer form. So now I'm going to click the button again, and you can see that the form now works. Also, there's now an option to add a make an offer link in the beat sort bar. So you click this right here. So let's say that you have 50 beats in your beat store that are for sale. You can now add this button at the top so people can make an offer on any of your beats. To show this button, you want to turn it on in the customizer. Let me turn it off briefly. You can see the button is gone. Let me turn it back on. You can see it back right here. Here you can edit the description. You can edit the title of this overlay. And once again, you got to add the short code to make this overlay work. While I'm in the customizer, I want to point out that a number of panels have been updated. They've been either renamed or merged. Beat Store has been updated to Beat Store settings. Some of the panels in here have been renamed and merged. I threw a couple of options into the general settings so things are better connected. So you can now find a lot more information in the general settings. And I've added these little headings to help group the information a little bit better. And the last feature I want to point out is that a little help pop-up icon has been added to the WordPress admin page, where you click it and helpful links pop up. So if you click one of the headings, you can find articles that are on the help website, and these all have more helpful articles. Or if you want to search the help website, you can enter in a phrase, hit enter, and it will search the website. So this is to help you find answers faster. Instead of waiting 24 to 72 hours for an answer, you can easily search the help website to find an answer. There are over 200 articles. So the help site is there to help you get up and running faster and set things up. So please always search the help site for answers to find the answer. So this little help pop-up appears on all the WordPress admin pages, and you can hide it by clicking it. You can open it by clicking it. And there are tons of helpful things that people ask me all the time. People ask me questions, and I try to add answers to answer those questions. One last thing I'd like to cover before I wrap this video up is that let's say that you have a beat that's for sale and you would like to add a make an offer link or button to that specific beat. If you look on this page, you'll find a link snippet for code, so you can add a text link to open up the overlay, or you can add a button. So let's say that you want to add the button. I'm going to click raw. I'm going to copy this HTML, and you will paste the HTML text in the text tab. Click update, and I'm going to refresh my home page. I'm going to click the beat, and you can see make an offer is right here, and you click it and it will open up the overlay window. I'm thinking about how to add this type of feature to all the beats, but so many people use the Music Maker theme in different ways that there's no one easy way for me to do this for everybody. So that's it for this video right here. Once again, clear your browser cache, update those necessary things. Please read all the additional notes below this video to know all the other changes that happen to the Music Maker theme. Please search the help website if you have questions. Thanks for watching.